Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. And this is going to be our 9-10 month update. I do apologize, I missed the last month's update. But last month we've just been doing water changes, so we are changing our salt mix to from Red Sea's Coral Pro Salt to the Tropic Marin Pro Reef. So um, now we have completed the salt mix change, and now we're using 100% of the Tropic Marine Pro Reef. So the DKH is 7 on that one, so hopefully the corals are gonna like it. But of course, in order for them not to get shocked, I've been dosing the Alpha Reef to bump up the DKH to 9. So which is while I was doing the water changes, the DKH dropped from 11, and then 10, and then 9, and then 8, and then the last one, 100% Pro Reef. I've just added the Alpha Reef and bumped up to 9. So I think we're gonna try to keep it at 8 to 9 DKH from now on. Alright, so let's go on to our updates. So we've added, if you remember, we put back the skimmer because Keto Morpa died because it's my fault. But yeah, it's too loud though. It works, it's working fine, but it's too loud, so decided to remove it, replaced it with media baskets. So we have media baskets from DFLOW Designs UK. So they are a 3D printing company, 3D printing parts for your fluval evo and other aquariums if you request them to. And we've got the chamber 1 and chamber 2 media baskets. So chamber 1 is it blocks the fins on the side. It's a middle baffle of the back chambers of the fluval evo, so it will only open two fins at the bottom to allow the water enter the second chamber. And then the second chamber media basket is designed to get that flow, or get the water go back on top of the chamber 2. So which is good. I'll show you that one next time how it works. And so this is how the tank looks like. So my fears of doing salt mix or changing salt mixes is well, it did had detrimental effects to our corals and some of the tank inhabitants. So our green bubble tip anemone was recovering, didn't survive that salt mix change due to stress, I think, and it died, unfortunately. Also, our sea urchin didn't survive that salt mix change as well. In the middle of the salt mix 50-50, it just died suddenly. I don't know why, but not to worry. So we haven't added any tank inhabitants, so I think we're gonna monitor first how the corals are gonna respond to the new salt mix change. our SPS as well, the small polyps, stony corals, Montipora, digitata, and the bird's nest, the limeberry hysterix, turned brown due to the salt mix change. Of course, that means they're stressed, but we finished the salt mix change now, so hopefully they'll recover. Duncan's mushrooms, well, the other mushroom, the gold ricordea, is sulking as well. It's not happy, but all others are doing fine now. The toadstool is loving it. The torch is loving it as well. The furry mushroom, and actually the hammer. The hammer is showing its hammer tips already, which is good. It's still shrink, but hopefully will puff up later on. And the GSP is starting to extend its polyps as well, which is a good sign. So this new salt mix has 7 DKH, so I've tested the salinity. It's 9 DKH because I've added the all for reef 2.5 mils. I think 2.5 mils to bump up 2 DKH up. So the snails, we've got loads of tiny snails, and we've also added a wave maker. So if you remember, my previous wave maker is just a circulation pump. You cannot control it. It's just running same it doesn't have variability. It's just continuously running. So this new wave maker is fully controllable. There are different settings. There's a night mode, feed mode, and yeah, it's really cool. What else? So if you have questions, comments, and suggestions, feel free to comment down below, and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. I've been very busy lately, so I'm back at work. I'm redecorating one of the room, and I've been busy taking out the algae as well manually, and I gave up already. So hopefully more water changes continue, no pox, and vibrant will eradicate them. They are kept at bay. Actually, they haven't gone like full blast, so which is good. But we've also changed our feeding pattern. So before we're feeding them pellets morning and evening. Now I'm doing it once a day only, and then every week I throw in some frozen food as well, and every 3 days I feed them in the evening as well with pellets or frozen food. So, and also we've cut down the reefroids. They say reefroids have loads of phosphates in it, so we are now doing reefroids once a week only for the corals, and hopefully this sorts out the algae inside the tank. And currently, well, I'm planning to add more snails and an Asarius snail and a boxer shrimp, but we will monitor how they react first with the new salt exchange, because some of them are not happy. So the fishes are still fine. they don't show any, they don't care actually. But I mean, they're not affected actually to the salt mix change. As long as the salinity is alright, they don't care. But we've maintained our salinity, the saltiness of the water to 1.025. So as you can see here, the hammer is starting to show its hammers back. Duncan is doing great, as you can see here. Our limeberry is not happy. This one is not happy as well. Green hair mushroom is okay. There is the anemone. It's not happy with the new salt mix change. And yeah, hopefully covers back. It's still moving around the tank. It hasn't since the start of the salt mix change. It's just running around the rocks. So this is our new wave maker. Woohoo! It's really good. Well, it's gonna be for the coral's benefit as well because of the randomness. So this first chamber, as you can see there, goes back to the top, and then I had to turn down the Eheim pump. I put it to 50% flow only because it's running the third chamber dry because of the two media baskets that I put in. So if you remember, here's the keto morpha I tried to save. It's all gone. Didn't survive. It's all bryopsis and green hair algae inside there now. So that wave maker is covered with green hair algae. So I'm not going to put it back to the aquarium. This was the sea urchin. So after 50% water change, salt mix with water changes, suddenly died. I don't know what happened. And here's a quick unboxing video of the SW2 by jecod. The build quality is nice. It's heavy. It's really small, very tiny, smaller than the palm of my hand. Magnets are strong. It's good enough for nano tanks, 20 gallon and below. This is the controller, easy to use. It's got instruction manual, UK plug, and it's rated as up to 4,000 liters per hour. I'm only using the up to the third light or fourth light, depend. Yeah. So of course, before putting it inside the tank, I have to test it and then rinse it with RODI water as well, just to it's a top tip. It's a good practice to rinse all your equipments, media baskets, anything that you put inside in the tank, to rinse with RODI water to wash out all the manufacturing pollutants or whatsoever, dust or extra plastics or whatever is in there. So I've tested it inside the jug, and it's really powerful. So I've been using only up to 3 when I put it inside the tank. It's very easy to use. It said if you have another jecod wave maker, you can wirelessly connect them with each other. So, but we don't need an extra. This one is perfectly well, it's more than enough for the aquarium. I am only using half of its power to make our torch coral happy. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or suggestions, don't forget to comment on the comment sections down below. And this is a short clip of how Wavemaker is moving waves inside the aquarium. I'm loving it. Look at that. Oh, it's in fast forward, sorry. And this is the media basket from DFLOW Designs UK. So the first one blocks the most of the fins of the fluval evo, and then only leave like three fins at the bottom to allow water to go inside the second chamber. And then the second media basket collects that flow at the bottom and redirects it towards the top of the second chamber, which is good. So first chamber we have, it's filled with max spec bio balls, and then second chamber we've got ChemiPure Elite in there, and then nothing more. So nitrates are at around 0.25 to 1 ppm. Phosphates are it's a bit high, 0.075 to 0.3 ppm actually. Hopefully it goes down with the change of feeding regime. So we are now feeding the fishes once a day, and then every second night I feed them in the evening as well, either pellets, probiotics, or frozen food. Also, we've cut down the reef roids as well. Before we're doing it twice a week, now we're going to do it once a week only. What else? The anemone, I stopped feeding it once a week, so we're gonna do it twice a week for now. I don't want him to be stressed out, pooping every time. So I'll let him recover first, and then I'm gonna start feeding him again. So this is DFLOW Designs UK. It comes with flow director for the first chamber, and then it comes with the plug as well on the, because there's a hole on the baffle of the a hole on the middle part of the baffle of the fluval evo, where water comes into the second chamber at the bottom. So but I covered it with coral putty, or what do you call that, epoxy or something, to cover it. But yeah, I didn't use it anyways, but it comes with it. So last video as well, I think I said that my second chamber, when I ordered it, it's to remove the top and middle removable shelves are missing. I contacted DFLOW, and they sent me those missing shelves. So happy days. So now it's just gonna be a waiting game, and if you want to follow on and see how it goes with the new salt mix, click subscribe and click the bell button to be notified when I upload the next video. So hopefully I can still continue doing videos every week, and thank you guys for your support, and happy reefing, and you guys have a good day. Bye bye for now. See you guys later.